Hare Krishna. My name is Vrajabihari Das, and on behalf of the GBC Strategic Planning Team, I'd like to welcome you to our interviews with prominent ISKCON devotees about how they are going to be celebrating the upcoming month of Kartik. And today we are with His Grace Revati Raman Prabhu, who is a GBC member and a very senior devotee in our ISKCON society, stationed in the most glorious Tirupati Dham in India. So welcome, Revati Raman Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Rajvi Prabhu. Thank you so much.
So my first question is, very simple one is, how are you going to celebrate or practice your Kartik Brat this year?
Yeah, Prabhu, this Kartik Mass is very, very special. This month is a glorious month. Of all the 12 months, Kartik Mass or the Kartik month is the most glorious and very, very sacred. Of course, last 30 years we have been celebrating little extra austerities, more tapasya, more bhajan I'm planning to do. For example, instead of just chanting 16 rounds, I'm planning to chant 25 rounds and also try to take prasada one time. Some small things, yeah.
That's wonderful. And so I calculated it once. 25 rounds means 252 extra rounds over the month.
Yeah, Prabhu.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And you're also going to cut down on eating. Very good.
Yeah, planning to. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
And what would you recommend for ISKCON devotees, how they can practice their Kartik Brat?
Yeah. Namavom Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prachani Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschyata Deshtan Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Pramanityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktarunda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So this Kartik month is very, very special. We know the 4 months, what is known as Chaturmasa, is the time where our sages, the rishis, they should sit in one place and do a lot of bhajans. Example of how Narada Muni became a devotee during Chaturmas. When the Bhaktivedantas were traveling during the rainy season, Chaturmas, they stayed in one place, and the small boy, son of a maid servant, Narada Muni, became an exalted devotee by taking the association of these sadhus, Bhaktivedantas. So this is the time, these 4 months, one should be absorbed in Krishna consciousness in his bhajan. Of all the 4 months, this month is very special, Kartik month, which I'm going to speak. And also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this Chaturmasa, he studied in Srirangam, South India, Srirangam, and he did his bhajan. And in the house of Venkatapatta, and they, Venkatapatta and Gopalabhatta Goswami, the exalted devotee in our parampara, one among the Sadgoswamis, he followed Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Later he joined Rupa Sanatana in Vrindavan. So Chaturmas is so special. And the last month of the Chaturmas is Damodar month. Damodar month, in the Skanda Purana, has been said, Na Kartika Samo Masa, Na Kritena Samam Yugam, Na Veda Sadrisham, Na Tirtha Gangaya Samam, Kartika Pravara Masa, Vaishwanam Priya Sada. Kartikam Skalam Yastu, Bhaktya Sevite Vaishwanam. It's been said, the meaning is, there's no other month equal to Kartik month. There's no other yuga equal to Krita Yuga or Satya Yuga. There's no other scripture equal to Srimad Bhagavatam, the cream of the Vedas. There's no place or pilgrimage equal to visiting Ganges. Therefore, the month of Kartika is very, very dear to Vaishnavas because it is very dear to Lord Krishna.
Nice.
This is the month where the devotee, he plans in such a way, is totally absorbed in Krishna consciousness. You know, he wants to do more bhajan. How to get related to Krishna, how to develop love for Krishna. This month is like extra bonus, you know. The bonus in a company, they give you money, salaries and all, ex gratia, all those things. But bonus is something very special. They get extra money because the management is very happy. They want to give to their employees. Similarly, this month is a bonus for us actually. Whatever the austerities we perform, Lord is pleased. Lord says in another verse in Skanda Purana, it's been said, among all the 12 months, the month of Kartika is dear to Lord Krishna. If somebody performs little worship of Lord Sri Hari in this month, he offers that devotee his own abode, Goloka Vrindavana. The statement is true. It is in Padma Purana. So Kartik is the month, it's an opportunity for us to give our time, energy, and see that our consciousness blooms. Our consciousness has to bloom. It has to bloom. Mukhalita, we are like a bud. And the bud, the sunshine falls, the bud blooms. Vikasita, it'll start blooming. Totally bloomed. Purna Vikasita. Our idea is to become a pure devotee. We are trying. That's what Srila Prabhupada wanted. When Srila Prabhupada was questioned, how many pure devotees are there in ISKCON? Prabhupada said, all are pure devotees. Prabhupada knows all will become pure devotees. It's a question of time. It's a question of time. It depends upon one's endeavor. So we are all trying. I'm trying my best to chant some extra rounds, attend Mangalarti, whether in the temple or in the house or in the community. One should get up in the morning. Kartik month is so important. One should get up in the morning because Lord will be very pleased to see that devotee's face during Brahma Muhurta, and he blesses. And it's been said, just attending morning Mangalarti is equal to giving 1,000 cows to a Brahman. So that's the speciality of Kartik month. And also chanting. Chanting one round you chant is equal to 1,000 rounds in the month of Kartik. So Kartik is so special. Of course, different devotees, they take different austerities, but one should see his health, his situation, how it is like. One should do it very carefully. Not too much of austerity also is not good actually. We perform austerities to bloom our consciousness. That care should be there. That care we should take. Chant extra rounds. And one should meditate on Srimad Bhagavatam. One should study Bhagavatam and hear Srimad Bhagavatam from the qualified devotees. The Vaishnava, mainly Srila Prabhupada. One should hear from Srila Prabhupada at least one lecture a day, if possible. And if the devotees can come together, sit down and discuss a lecture or read Bhagavatam and explain to each other. I do that every day with my wife. Myself and my wife, we sit down, we read Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam, and then hear one lecture of Prabhupada or a qualified Vaishnava, and hear and we discuss. This discussion is very important. Bodhenta parasparam katendasta mam nityam tushyanticha ramanticha. Lord Krishna says, my devotees, when they sit down and discuss about me, Harikatha, nityam, not once in a blue moon, constantly when you do that, tushyanticha ramanticha. One is totally satisfied in his life. Ramanticha, and is always blissful in any situation. This material world is full of challenges. Everybody has to go through so many challenges. But Bhagavatam will give all the answers for all the problems in our lives. So one has to read Bhagavatam every day. One has to study nicely and discuss Bhagavatam. Hear a lecture of Srila Prabhupada, other qualified Vaishnavas, one's Guru, other Vaishnavas who is inspiring you. This way, see that we move forward. See that our consciousness grows. That is the purpose of any vrata. Vrata is not simply we suffer and take too much of headache, too much of austerities. No. The end result is, am I going closer to Krishna? This Kartik Mass, as I said, is a bonus where you can move forward very nicely, very carefully, with the blessings of the Lord and Srila Prabhupada, one's Guru, and all the Vaishnavas.
Wonderful.
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Revati Raman Prabhu, for your time. And I wish you all the best in your Kartik Brat. Hare Krishna, all glories.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Jai Srila Prabhu.